In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NHL games happening on November 11, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Pittsburgh Penguins versus Toronto Maple Leafs. The Pittsburgh Penguins face the Toronto Maple Leafs, with both teams hoping to improve from rocky starts to the season. The Penguins have a 5-6-2 record, while the Maple Leafs have a 7-4-3 record and are hoping to rebound from a rough overtime loss. The Penguins are hoping to climb out of the bottom of the Metropolitan Division, while the Maple Leafs hope to continue to make up ground in the Atlantic Division, and the upcoming game should be a great one as a result. The Pittsburgh Penguins are 5-6-2 this season and have 12 points on the year. Pittsburgh is coming off of a win against the Washington Capitals by a score of 4-1 in their last game. Pittsburgh outshot Washington by a total of 28-25 and went 4-4 on the penalty kill in the win. The Pittsburgh Penguins are averaging 3.54 goals per game, 3.46 goals against per game, 18.8% on the power play, and 75.6% on the penalty kill this season. Sidney Crosby has led the Penguins with 6 goals, 9 assists, and 40 shots on goal this season. The projected starting goalie for Pittsburgh is Tristan Jarry, who is 4-3-1 this season with a 3.38 goals against average and a .903 save percentage. The Toronto Maple Leafs are 7-4-3 this season and have 17 points so far this year. Toronto is coming off of an overtime loss against the Vegas Golden Knights by a score of 4-3 in their last game. Toronto led this game 3-2 in the third period, but could not hold the lead. The Maple Leafs outshot Vegas by a total of 31-20 and won 61.2% of the faceoffs in the loss. The Toronto Maple Leafs are averaging 2.86 goals per game, 2.71 goals against per game, 25% on the power play, and 76% on the penalty kill this season. Mitchell Marner has led the Maple Leafs with 3 goals, 13 assists, and 28 shots on goal this season. The projected starting goalie for Toronto is Eric Kalgren, who is 1-1-3 this season with a 2.99 goals against average and a .890 save percentage. Pittsburgh is 1-7 in their last 8 games overall and 5-16 in their last 21 road games, while the over is 8-1 in their last 9 games following a win. Toronto is 21-5 in their last 26 games against the Metropolitan Division and 38-14 in their last 52 home games, while the under is 5-1 in their last 7 games against the Eastern Conference. This is going to be a great game between 2 teams eager to improve in the Eastern Conference. The Maple Leafs are looking to win on their home ice, but the Penguins are looking to build off a strong win on the road and look to control this game as well. The Penguins look to build off a 4-goal game and constantly find the back of the net, with Sidney Crosby, Jake Guentzel, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and creating open shots with great passes near the net. The Penguins should also limit the Maple Leafs offense that averages only 2.86 goals per game, with Jan Rutta, Marcus Pettersson, and the rest of the defensive unit stepping up and creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Tristan Jarry to make plenty of easy saves. The Penguins should get the W in this game and provide great odds in the process as road underdogs. So the Pittsburgh Penguins money line is our full game side pick. The Penguins have been led by their offense, and both forward units look to step up and find the back of the net throughout the game. The Maple Leafs should pile on the goals against a Penguins defense that is allowing 3.46 goals per game, with Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, and the rest of the forward unit controlling the puck in the offensive zone and creating open shots with great puck movement. The Penguins, who average 3.54 goals per game, should run up the score, with Sidney Crosby, Jake Guentzel, Brian Rust, and the rest of the forward unit crashing the net on the rush and creating open shots with great puck movement in the offensive zone, while Chris Letang and Jeff Petry generate shots on the net from the point. This will be a high-scoring game with both offenses stepping up. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Tampa Bay Lightning versus Washington Capitals. The Tampa Bay Lightning face the Washington Capitals, with both teams looking to improve in the Eastern Conference. The Lightning have a 7-5-1 record and are looking to rebound after a 3-2 loss on their home ice, while the Capitals have a 6-7-2 record and hope to bounce back after a 4-1 loss. The Lightning are looking to make up ground in the Atlantic Division, while the Capitals hope to climb out from the bottom of the Metropolitan Division, making the upcoming game a crucial one for both teams. The Tampa Bay Lightning are 7-5-1 this season and have 15 points on the year. Tampa Bay is coming off of a loss to the Edmonton Oilers by a score of 3-2 in their last game. Tampa Bay outshot Edmonton by a total of 37-29, but went 0-5 on the power play in the loss. The Tampa Bay Lightning are averaging 3.23 goals per game, 3.08 goals against per game, 22.2% on the power play, and 78.7% on the penalty kill this season. Nikita Kucherov has led the Lightning with 6 goals, 15 assists, and 48 shots on goal this season. The projected starting goalie for Tampa Bay is Andrei Vasilevskiy, who is 4-4-1 this season with a 2.9 goals against average and a .910 save percentage. The Washington Capitals are 6-7-2 this season and have 14 points so far this season. Washington is coming off of a loss to the Pittsburgh Penguins by a score of 4-1 in their last game. Washington was outshot by a total of 28-25 and went 0-4 on the power play in the loss. The Washington Capitals are averaging 2.73 goals per game, 3 goals against per game, 25% on the power play, and 82.2% on the penalty kill this season. Alex Ovechkin has led the Capitals with 8 goals, 5 assists, and 58 shots on goal this season. The projected starting goalie for Washington is Darcy Kuemper, who is 4-6-1 this season with 2.47 goals against average and a .916 save percentage. Tampa Bay is 7-3 in their last 10 Friday games and 43-14 in their last 57 games against a team with a losing record. The over is 4-1 in Tampa Bay's last 5 games. Washington is 1-5 in their last 6 games and 2-9 in their last 11 games against the Eastern Conference. The under is 7-1 in Washington's last 8 games. The under is 4-1 in these two teams' last 5 head-to-head meetings. The Lightning are coming off a tough loss to the Edmonton Oilers on Tuesday night, but have been off since then. Meanwhile, the Capitals will be coming off a tough game against the Pittsburgh Penguins on Wednesday night. That's a bitter rivalry game and takes quite a toll on both teams. Washington is already banged up as it is, so they'd prefer to avoid playing teams with superstar talent in quick succession. Key skaters Tom Wilson, John Carlson, and Nicklas Backstrom remain on injured reserve, and TJ Oshie's status remains bleak. Backstrom has been Alex Ovechkin's main assist man throughout his career, so that's a major blow for the Caps. It's an even more significant disadvantage when facing an all-world goaltender such as the Lightning's Andrei Vasilevskiy. Tampa lost their most recent game to Connor McDavid and company, but they've won 4 of their last 6. Their core skaters remain intact, which means their eyes are still set on their 4th straight Stanley Cup final appearance. Nikita Kucherov specifically has been on a tear to begin the year. His 21 points are the 3rd most in the NHL behind only McDavid and his teammate, Leon Draisaitl. Kucherov has his own partner in crime with Steven Stamkos, and even Braden Point recorded 2 points the last time the Lightning were on the ice. These teams have historically played in close matchups, which is why we're sticking with the straight money line. All 3 of their meetings last season were 1-goal games, with Tampa taking each of the first 2. We're likely in store for a bit of a sweat, but the Lightning have the healthier team to pull through, so the Tampa Bay Lightning money line is our full game side pick. Tampa Bay is starting to roll on offense. They scored 3 or more goals in 7 of their last 9 games. Nikita Kucherov leads the Lightning with 21 points. He has recorded 1 or more points in 12 out of 13 games played, and he ranks 3rd in the league in points and tied for 3rd in the NHL in assists. While Washington's offense is off to a slow start, it is a very talented offense and it will heat up soon. The over has hit in 6 out of the last 10 meetings between these two teams. This will be a higher scoring game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.